First Light, and the work is progressing steadily at the Kaneshie First Light, a very major intersection in the heart of Accra. You remember that it was announced on the 2nd of March that traffic was going to be closed, so to afford engineers to be able to start a project that will alleviate the people of Kaneshie and First Light from the traffic situation and the perennial flooding. This morning we have come to check the progress work that has been made so far here, and as you can see, work is ongoing. It's under the Ministry of Water Resources and Sanitation and also the Gamma Sanitation Project. I've been joined by the engineer who is in charge of this project, Engineer Engman. Good morning, sir, and thank you for your time.
Good morning.
Work is progressing. You must be a very happy man, aren't you?
Yeah, very, very happy, even though challenging. And we are glad that this project has taken off, because it's taken us quite some time to come and start the work here. We really wanted to start this work in December, that's November, getting to December, but we noticed that the works were likely to affect the Christmas celebration, so we halted and then had to put certain things in place before starting at this time. So basically the work that we are doing here has resulted as a result of the flooding situation that occurs anytime it rains in Accra at First Light. So we have a project to address this situation.
Tell me what's happening here now. I can see a lot of action going on. What's happening?
Yes, what's happening here is that we are trying to create, there's an existing underground pipe. You know, you can see the concrete structure, and we're going to create a chamber around it that will connect the drain that we have constructed in front of Accra Academy, and connect that drain to this underground drain to channel all the water from Bubuashi area, the Akuman area, into the underground drain. There is a pipe here which later on we may go and inspect. Yeah, so we want to connect to this section, because the one that is going to carry that water is a bigger size drain, and when we convey it into this underground drain, it can now convey the water through the First Light and away.
We'll go to the other side, but you spoke about traffic diversions. I've seen that the traffic diversions behind Accra Academy onto the Ring Road East and all of that is not being applied. You have managed the situation here. How come?
Yes, initially when we started, we felt that we should block the entire road, because we'll be having workers here, and we didn't want to endanger the lives of workers. But after we assessed, we realized that there was a pedestrian walkway around this place, and we could create a path and allow vehicles to use. And then with the assistance of the police, they indicated that they will take one lane on the other side, that's the Odoko Kaneshie route, so that still vehicles can flow. The other alternative routes that we provided are still available, and anyone who wants to use it can also use it. But we've noticed that it seems they prefer to use the alternative routes close to the working area, and we are happy, because we've noticed that the traffic is not as dire as we thought that it would be, and we think that probably because of the lanes that we've created and the assistance of the police, and then the sensitization that we've made in the public that they should obey the traffic sign.
You spoke about some challenges that you're having with the project, and we would want to move towards the end while we explain that. What challenges are these?
Okay, let's move to the other side.
Right. Tell me about the challenges.
So the challenges we had, the existing challenge that we had with regards to the drain. If you look down, you will see that there is a small pipe, about 0.6 of a meter.
Right.
And it's very, very small. So it's not able to allow all the waters that build up when it rains to flow into the underground drain. Right. So if you move to this section, you can see that this is the hole or the pipe that was constructed.
And then this was constructed by what? Construction pioneers, CP, early in the 90s.
Early in the 90s. So at that time, I believe this was the size, that they designed and could carry the water into the drain. But this time around, we noticed that it is very small. and we is not able to receive all the waters at a go. So the idea is to create a bigger size pipe so that the waters can freely move through at a faster pace in order to avoid the spillovers and flooding on the first Kaneshie first line.
What we see now is it doesn't look good heading towards Accra Academy. What's the plan?
Yeah, so if you take a look ahead, you see that we've constructed a drain in front of the Accra Academy area up to where you see a lot of actually there are iron rods sticking out, with a lot of rubbish, poking on there. So at that point, we're going to link it to the chamber that we are constructing, so that all the waters will flow through underground and then move away.
This is the current size, the small one here. What size would you say? How many times more would this the new one be?
Right. So the new one is going to be about 6 times, more than 6 times the size. This is a 0.6 meter drain. What we are bringing is a 4 meter or 2 meter by 1.8 meters. So that is really huge. A double cell chamber to connect the underground there. So that is quite huge enough. And
are we able to complete the project as stipulated on the date that we said we'll complete the end of March?
Yes. In fact, if we had started cutting on the 2nd of March, we would have been able to do that. But we had to delay to make sure that our access lanes and preparatory works and diversion signs were really on point.